Hello, my name is Nathaniel Hughes, and I just wanted to share this little bit of exploratory dialogue with Emily Taylor around Clary Sage. We just stepped out of class for a moment to reflect on what it was touching in us, and would love to share this with you. So just one little caveat before diving in. It's a really strong plant, particularly in pregnancy. Often used to strengthen contractions in labour. So if you're pregnant, I would really advise not even going near it, not smelling it, certainly not rubbing the leaves, and not without skillful use. It can be incredibly potent there, but do be aware it's a really strong plant. So I hope you enjoy this recording. The smell is just, it's Moorish. Just, like yesterday in the class, people just kind of had it next to their nose for like 2 hours, 3 hours continuously. It's like, you can't quite get enough of it. And, Emily? Yeah. And just such themes of fullness, deep physical, sensual potency, aliveness. And right now, what's there?
Yeah, it's similar to yesterday. It's almost like this sense of like liquid mercury, quicksilver, of everything being stretched down and outwards and yet somehow opening up at the same time. It's this, for me, it's like a stream of hope and possibility.
Oh no, there was such beautiful dialogue yesterday just around the possibility of the full sacred feminine.
Yeah, if I were to give it some words now, it'd be liquid stream of hope.
Liquid stream of hope.
Silver liquid stream of hope.
Wait a second. No. And that whole thing, when I first learnt about this, it was really just in the context of birthing. But just sitting, in circle with groups with this, it's like it's like that thing of birthing is just a specific case example of what this is offering, which is like a profound surrender to the body, in the same way like with birth. That invitation for profound surrender into the birthing, the possibility of going through a threshold there, but this sort of invites that at any moment, like a profound surrender to our physicality, to our animal body, to our the fullness of our sensual being.
Yeah, imagine if we lived on that cusp of potential at every moment, that every moment is a possibility for that openness in the physical body to be there all the time. And how much presence that would bring.
Presence, you're just very present, just very present in the moment. I guess, and maybe that's, that's why that birth connection, because that's that moment of birthing, it's just inviting absolute presence. There's apps to be absolutely there, but what is it to touch in on that every day? It almost seems a ridiculous invitation, just the possibility of that kind of potency in just day-to-day life.
But it also feels very exciting.
It feels exciting. I don't know, when I'm actually here with the Clary, it feels possible.
Yeah.
And then I sort of go away to normal life, and it's like, okay, that was a Clary dream. Very beautiful Clary dream.
What if we did try and welcome that in more?
Yeah. Presence in the body, presence in our aliveness, presence with each other. An abundance. Yeah, there was this whole theme of abundance yesterday, wasn't there? Like just the fullness of this, the abundance of life.
Yeah, which we were talking about in respect to this sort of perception of lack in our culture and on the planet, and everything's based from this perception of lack, and that we don't have enough and we're running out of resources.
Yeah, and then you look around the plants in the garden, and it's like that idea of lack is...
It's kind of laughable.
At this moment, because there's so much. But perhaps it's something about that really honouring and gratitude for that, as opposed to that kind of, I don't know, that sort of neo-colonial taking of resources, as opposed to being in relationship with and honouring.
But that then asks us to welcome the dark, which is this slowing down for winter, which we don't do in our culture. We're in almost a perpetual summer that's running out, rather than having that weight of slowing down and acknowledging there are periods of less when we need to go inwards, and then there's periods of abundance. It's almost like we're trying to live in abundance the whole time, but there's that sense that there isn't enough, because actually you can't live in abundance the whole time. You have to come down.
The seasons, nature asks us to be cyclic, and I guess because there's such a strong connection with woman as well, with this plant, and it just makes me think of the cyclic nature of the menstrual cycle, and the honouring of each part of it. Like that fullness of that ovulation time, and the inwardness.
Because this is that sense of coming down. This also has that. It's like, yes, it's showing this like full abundance, but it's coming from a very grounded, rooted place. So it's like the resources have to be brought into like a core knowing.
I mean, like it's not it's so I don't know, romantic, imaginative, like full, but it's not ethereal. It's not flaky. It's powerful. It's powerful. I guess like this, the same way birthing is powerful. It's got that same quality. It's unambiguously powerful.
It's like raw and unknown and cosmic and magical, but it's bloody and earthy and roaring and real. And it's like that potential for those two to meet and then to feel to feel both of those.
This is it's a very exciting plant.
Heady and cosmic and raw and real at the same time.
I just fall in love with these plants more each time we meet them. Every time it just deepens. You sometimes get to that point. Could I like drop into learning and loving more with this plant? And it's like, yes. And again, next year, more and more. And each year it just deepens, and it sort of becomes even more exciting as it deepens.
Especially with one like this where you really need to work with it fresh, that it is like every year you meet it at that point every year. It's not like you can really tap into it.
You've got maybe a month or so, a month and a half when it's really potent. But then I keep it in the freezer. I harvest some and put it in the freezer. So then when you defrost it, it's not the same, but you get something of that potency from the so you can access it.
You can access it, but then it's having that point every year of going that bit deeper. And, affirming that connection.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clary.